Well, hello. Hmm. Today I'm recording a new video. For today is the topic for today. It's going to be my history with video games. Um, I like video games. I don't know why, but video games are fun. And yeah, I put some more background music because that just makes me feel like I'm actually doing something instead of just talking to myself, which is basically what I do. But I don't know, it makes me feel better about myself and the path that I'm choosing. Anyways, so today we'll be talking about my history with video games. Or I'll be talking because I don't think you guys can talk to me. And I don't think Gigi can talk either, so yeah, I'll be talking. So today, let's start with the first game that I know I played. The first game that I ever played was what's it called? New Super Mario Bros. For the DS, and it was a very good game. Just it took me 4 years to finish, and now before everyone starts saying in the comments that I don't know how to play video games and that it's such an easy game, hear me out. I was one when I first started the game, and I finished it when I was five because I didn't know how to play, and I ran out of lives pretty easily. So yeah, and then what happened is that well, I was bored, and then I guess, okay, so this story is going in a very weird way. I'm sad, but I don't know why it's going such a weird way. Okay, now that was the first video game I've ever played. We got that, but now I'm gonna be talking about the rest of the video games. I think the next games that I played were Assassin's Creed. No, not Assassin's Creed. I never played Assassin's Creed. I think it was what's it called? Little Big Planet. Yeah, that's what's it called. That was one of my favorite games when I was little. It's still a pretty good game. It still holds up to what I remember. And yeah, it was a pretty good game. I wish I could play it someday in this channel. Hopefully I can. Okay, so as I was saying, that was one of my favorite games when I was little. I will mostly just go on the creator tab where like a lot of people could make their own levels. I don't think I ever got past any levels, to be honest. And if I did, that was a miracle because I didn't know how to play video games back then, and I still don't. As you can see from the background of this video, I still don't know how to play video games at all. And yeah, so um recently Nintendo hosted an event. Well, they didn't host anything. They just made like an announcement saying that they will make like a tournament. And not gonna lie, I was excited about it. I wanted to participate in the tournament. The prize was $100. But I wasn't in for the money basically because I knew there was so much better people than me. So I went into the tournament feeling pretty confident about myself. I left it like 10 minutes later because for some reason my mind tells me that I'm not good enough for anything, not even one of the things that I like. Anyways, so that was pretty fun. It was a fun tournament, even if I didn't win anything. I still had fun, which I think it's what matters about playing video games. Having fun matters. Basically, because they're games. You're supposed to have fun with them. And if you don't have fun with them, means that they're not doing a good job at what they were designed for. Okay, so Little Big Planet was the first game that I ever actually played because I actually knew what the text said. So I actually knew what to do and where to go and how to do everything. And yeah, pretty fun game. 10. Nah, it's a 10 out of 10. At least from what I remember. But then again, I played this like three, no, not three, about 10 years ago. So I don't know still how to say it, but someday I'll maybe try to bring it to the channel, maybe. That's another thing. I wanna make this channel not only a not only a podcast channel, but also like a gameplay channel. Like just instead of having to talk about my life, which I actually don't need to talk about, but I just feel like it makes more a more enjoyable experience because I don't want to be like those YouTubers that over exaggerate of it on anything they're doing while playing video games. Like you probably seen on YouTube. They're like, "Wow, guys, I just killed an enemy that takes literally 2 swings of the sword." Wow. No, I don't want to be that. I don't know. I have to find what I want for my channel. What I want from my channel is to be fun for you guys because you're basically the ones that are probably gonna get me to, I don't know, a million, 100,000. Maybe I'll be the next PewDiePie. I don't think so, but it doesn't hurt to dream, does it? I don't think it does. Anyways, so yeah, I just wanna be better at anything. Okay, so the first Nintendo game that I've ever played, that I knew that I was playing was I think it was well, it wasn't actually a Nintendo game. It was more like a party game. It wasn't the Nintendo DS, yeah, but it wasn't a Nintendo game. It was a Toy Story game. I like Toy Story. Hmm. Maybe someday I'll speak about my favorite movies and TV shows. And yeah, that's the first game that I recall finishing and actually know what I was doing in the game. And yeah, it was pretty fun. I played it like 2 years ago again. Uh, it's a short game. If you know what you're doing, it's a very short game. But it's pretty fun to play. It's not hard for any matter, but it's fun. It's a really fun game, and if you're just looking for something to spend time with and you like Toy Story, then that's the perfect game for you. And if you're not looking to have fun, then why don't you even play video games in the first place? I'm sorry I sound so sleepy. Since the closet is warm, I get kind of sleepy. But then when I get out of the closet, it's very cold outside. Well, not cold, but like it's not as warm as the inside of the closet. So, and maybe it also doesn't help the fact that I have Gigi resting on my lap and she's very warm. So I just kind of want to fall asleep, but I have classes to go to. Well, not really go to. I just have classes. I have classes to be in. But yeah. So that's the first game that I ever actually understood what was going on. It was a pretty fun game. It wasn't hard by any means. It was just interesting. It was an interesting game. It was fun to play. The mechanics weren't all that amazing. Sure, there might be some cool things on there, but it wasn't the best game ever. As it was no Dark Souls or I don't know Red Dead Redemption or something like that. To be honest, I never liked any of those games. They're too. It's too much. Um, I there's one thing that I don't like about some big walking. I mean, I like walking. I like being able to walk in a game, but I don't want the game to be just walking. So yeah, as you might guess, I'm not. I like games that have a fleshed out story, but I don't like games that are like, go here, go back here, do this. Which I feel like this Zelda might be an exception, but it's because I just wanted to play Zelda on my phone, and I didn't know. So I tried to go into a. So since I was bored, I decided to check YouTube for recommendations on what to play, and then I found an emulator. And yeah, I'm playing this in an emulator. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to record. And you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing with the control. Well, I mean, you're not really able to see what I'm doing with the control, but you probably can take a guess as to what Link is doing and what the control is there for. But yeah, this is the first Zelda game, basically because I haven't played any other Zelda. One that I want to play is Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. I would like to try the game. It seems fun, and it seems like kind of like this one. And I know it's just a remaster of of the original Link's Awakening, but I don't know. Seems like a fun game to play, and I would like to play it someday. I don't know when, but someday I would like to play it. At least the original one for maybe. Anyways, so this is the first Zelda game I've ever beaten, and since I don't really have any other game to play, unless you guys want to see, I don't know, what's of that one? Unless you guys want to see me, I don't know, play Mario, but in that case, I don't know which Mario I will play because there's not a lot of Mario games for the Game Boy Advance, which surprises me. There's a bunch of other games for that console, but well, for this emulator, there's a bunch of games, but there's not actually any original Mario games. And I mean actual Mario games, not like Mario Kart or Mario Party. And you need friends to play Mario Party, and I don't have friends right now. Well, I mean, I do have friends, but not to play Mario Party with. And I don't know, seems like I feel like playing Mario Party by yourself, it's kind of sad. Oh, that's another game I played. Mario Party for the DS. It was a pretty fun game. It was kind of hard, at least for me at the start. It was an original concept, and it had a story mode, which probably helped get through the game. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have played it. But yeah, it was a very original game. I liked it, and yeah, that game I got it when I was like 5, and I ended up beating it when I was like 10. Basically, because I made a bet with my mom when I was 7. That's when I got my first DS. Well, my 3DS, in fact. That's when I got it, and I played with it for like 2 months. And then I told my mom, I bet if I blah blah blah. I don't know why I asked her for it, but I ended up losing and told her that if I lost, I will give her my DS and I wouldn't play with it for like 2 years. I ended up getting it back when I was like 12, so that's more than 2 years. That's like 4. But I guess we just both forgot. Or I forgot, I'm not sure. But yeah, I didn't play video games for a really long time. Also, I like old, older Nintendo games. Like I don't know which will qualify as an older game. This is an older game, kind of. I like Mario 64, so that's why I wanna buy Mario 3D All Stars. Even though most people say it's basically a scam, but making it limited time makes people get pressured into buying it. Basically, because you don't know if it's gonna ever come out again, and the prices are very high. If you check on eBay, there's people selling it for like $1,000, and that's counting that it's still not it still hasn't run out yet. So they're basically trying to scam you. Nintendo's selling 20 games at like 20 games, 3 games at like $20 each. And I guess that's a fair price if you compare it to when it actually got released, when because I'm pretty sure they were all $60 back then, but no one seemed to complain about that. And I guess it's fair that you complain. You can complain about anything at this day. Basically, if you don't like this, you could cancel it. And that's something I don't understand. Why do you cancel people? It's not. I don't understand cancel culture. Yeah, I understand that some people are bad people and you wanna end with their careers or something, I guess. And but I don't understand cancel culture. Does it exist? Who started it? And one of my favorite YouTubers got canceled, and this is something that I didn't know. Well, I'm pretty sure no one knew about it, except for, of course, the people that canceled him. But I felt kind of sad when I heard that he got canceled. And when I read the things, it made me sad because I admired him. He was one of the first. He was one of the people that inspired me to start a YouTube channel. And yeah, I started a YouTube channel before this channel. I didn't get any views, or at least I don't remember getting any views. I visited the channel about 3 months ago. It's not doing exactly well. I mean, it's doing okay by YouTube standards, but I only have like I have more views than this channel actually, so but I can't get that channel back because I forgot my password for that account, so guess I'm never seeing that again. And yeah, it was fun. I have videos in there with my cousin Destiny. We have a bunch of videos where you can see us being small. Well, I mean, it's not like I got any taller, but I don't know. It's just weird seeing my 10-year old me. I have changed a lot in 4 years, which is surprising. I never thought I'd get this far in life, and so soon. Anyways, what was I talking about? Cancel culture. I was supposed to be talking about video games today, but this just became the podcast where Sebastian talks about everything. Cancel culture, video games, you can name it. And I'll probably talk about it. Anyways, I was talking. I don't know how I got so deep into cancel culture when I started talking about Mario 3D All Stars. Anyways, I like old games. That was the point of sidetracking. Oh my god, I spent 7 minutes talking about something that doesn't have to do with video games at all. Which isn't that what YouTubers do? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm not wrong. People do that. I think. Anyways, so as soon as I get the chance, I'ma buy Mario 3D All Stars. I don't care if it's a scam. I don't care. I have never played it either of those three games. Well, I mean, I played Mario 64 once. I beat it, but I don't know. It's just not the same having it on your phone than having it on, I don't know, the Switch. So yeah, I'm going to buy the game, even if people don't seem to agree that it's a good game. I feel like they didn't remake it. Nostalgic vibe. Yeah, Crash and Spyro got remade, but did anyone actually want? Did anyone even want another game? They had they had a pretty good history, but then Crash is the one that's doing all right. I haven't checked the reviews for his new game, but it seems like a pretty fun game, and but nothing I will buy a PS4 for. I don't know why that right. But yeah, it's nothing I will buy a PS4. I wouldn't buy a PS4 just to play that game. People probably would. I won't. Basically because I don't really like Crash Bandicoot. I get the game, I get the concept, but I don't like it. It just seems strange that you get punished basically for not completing the level, for not getting 100%. I seen gameplay of it, and Crash gets hit with boxes when you don't complete the game. When you don't complete the level 100%, he gets hit with the boxes that you missed. And I get it. It's basically telling you, hey, you could have done better, but don't hit don't hit the character just because I didn't do good. Just be like, you could be better next time or something like that. Not just hit Crash. But anyways, as I was saying, I wanna buy the game because I haven't. ever played any of those three games that come in the 3D All Stars collection. Another game that I really like and that I actually got to play was Undertale. That's one of my favorite games ever. I liked it even before I played it because I don't know, it just seemed like a very nice game. It had good characters. I mean, they're not the best characters ever, but they seem like good characters. They seem like characters you could relate to. I don't know. I feel like it's a very good game. I played it recently, and if you add me on the Switch, you can see that I basically have spent 10 hours playing a 4-hour game. And that should be pretty much a summary of how I play games. I like completing games. Maybe not to 100%, but as much as I can do, I will probably try to do. Uh, I don't plan on completing this game at 100%. I know I'm not going to, but yeah. If anyone wants to see me complete it, maybe I'll play the actual game without. Will you guys see that? Does anyone even care what game this is? If you do, it's called The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. You could play it on Game Boy Advance or on the emulator that I'm playing on. It's a really good emulator. It has nice graphics, and right now I don't have the music because you guys won't be able to hear it, but it's a pretty fun game. 10 out of 10 will play again, and that's what I'm doing right now. How do I defeat this boss again? Dying doesn't seem like be the answer. Oh. Die! Well, seems like that didn't turn out well for Link. Oh. Help. The lava is rising. The lava is rising. Stay in the corner, Link. Even though you get hit by a rock. It's better than getting burnt alive. And there we go again. I wish I had more bottles. That way I could have more fairies. And not die instantly. Yes, and that's what I never understood. Why are fairies basically extra lives in this game? I mean, I don't. It's not like I don't like having extra lives. It's pretty much better than anything else. But I don't understand why fairies. Why couldn't it be, I don't know, a spell that someone puts in you? Which will be basically the same thing, but I feel like it will be more structured if you understand what maybe I'm trying to say. Oh, this is way easier. Can I turn everything off? Yeah, thank you. Help, 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 help. Turn everything off. I'm going to die. Turn everything off. Get away from me. Don't be stuck in the corner for too long. Hearts. There we go. Well, that's all I wanted that thing for. I remember it worked for that, but I barely remembered it when I was about to die. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't think I'd buy a PS4. I'm not. I don't. I'm not really into any other console that's not Nintendo, but I guess that's just because I grew up with Nintendo. And I'm like I had consoles like the Wii, but I grew up with my 3DS and my DS. I bring them everywhere. But I remember that about last year, I was going through my DS and I had pictures on there. Well, my 3DS had pictures on there. And it was kind of fun looking at the pictures. It's cute. It's just remembering how I used to be and when I used to be not dead inside like I am now, but Eh, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like seeing the other YouTube channel that I was telling you guys about. It's strange because I don't remember saying any of that, but either way I did. So like it doesn't matter if I remember it or not. It's right there and you can see it at it because I know probably someone's gonna laugh. Turn it off, turn it off. Never mind, they're gonna die, Link. How can I turn everything off and... Oh, I forgot I can do that. Turn the shell around. Well, Link is stuck in a corner. Again. God damn it! I don't know why YouTube is weird. I never actually thought I'd go into YouTube. I just thought of it as a joke, but now that I'm actually doing it, I enjoy it. So this has to be the worst joke I've ever done to myself. But upload schedule. I want to have an upload schedule so that you guys will know how many when I will post a new video, and if you want to know, well, I'll make an upload schedule. Maybe I can. I'm not sure. But my upload schedule will be basically either 1 week you'll have 3 videos, and maybe the next week you will only have 2. And yeah, that would be my upload schedule. So maybe on the week that you have 2 videos, it will only be Tuesday and Thursday, and on the weeks that you have 3 videos, it will be on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, that's the new upload schedule. And I will probably upload them at like I don't know. What's a good time? Maybe I will upload them. They will probably be ready and uploaded at 12. Yeah, that seems like at 12, maybe at the latest at 3 p.m. And yeah, there's my upload schedule. So I don't know what else I will talk about. Seems like it wasn't a very good idea to talk about video games. But anyways, so if this video didn't seem like a good idea, you can go blame Ari for it. She's the one that gave me the idea, even though I had another idea, which will have probably been worse and probably will get me demonetized because it was copyrighted. But talk about music, even though I don't have anything to do with music. I'm sorry, I didn't expect you to see that. And yeah, I don't know if I can talk about music without getting demonetized, which I probably can't. But either way, my video is monetized, so I guess I can. Would you guys like to see me talk about music for 30 to 40 minutes? Because that's how long my videos are, and if you don't want to see the 40-minute videos, I'm sorry. I just start saying random things out of nowhere, and then I make the videos even longer than they should. Than they should be, but I guess if you're watching my content, that's only your fault. but please don't leave. I like having people watching me. It's fun. It's fun having a YouTube channel even though I have barely anything. Which I'm surprised of how well the audio is, considering that I'm only using headphones and a microphone that comes with the headphones. But then again, they're I think Bose or Bose. I don't know how you say that the name of the brand. To say the least, and they sound pretty cool, to be honest. And yeah, they're very cool. I like them a lot, and yeah. Boo 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 boo. So I don't know how to end videos still. I would like to learn how to end videos, but I don't know how to. Wow. It's strange because I'm looking up and it just anyways, that'll probably be it for this video since I didn't really talk about video games. I talked. This could be described as I talk about video games for 20 minutes and then I go into a rant about cancel culture and not being able to play video games. But yeah, that's welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to subscribe, go ahead, and if you don't want to subscribe but you like my content, just leave a like. It helps me out a ton, and I'm not gonna other YouTubers do because now I actually know what percentage of people aren't subscribed, but I'm not gonna blame you for it. I'm a small channel. I'm not gonna blame anyone besides me. I'm the one making the content. If you don't subscribe, then something wrong. But if you do subscribe, then that means I'm doing something right. So go ahead and subscribe if you want to, and if you don't, it's also okay. Now, see you later. Goodbye. The game. Why can't I jump? I'm sorry if you don't want to see all of these but that's basically what my has been and it will always be. Just me trying to figure out what to do with my life. Okay, now I get to the last part of the mountain. Okay, so goodbye. See you next video, which is probably tomorrow. Boop, 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 boop. Bye bye.